Hey there, it's Lenny McGill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop right here in San Diego, and I've got something really cool to show you for your Glock 43, as well as for the other Glocks in your life, the 17s, 19s, 22, 23s, 34, 35s. But the 43 is a really hot little gun right now, and we have a magazine extension that is a +2 that I think is pretty spectacular in a couple different ways. One, the design itself is rather attractive. Now this is our SS80, by the way, and it mirrors a Glock 43 in a sense that is the 80% lower that accepts Glock 43 parts. Everything else is the same as far as what it accepts, but I wanted to show you this new +2 mag well, and what I really like about it, of course, is the design. And of course, I've got it matched up to match up with all the other colors that I've got here. I've got a silver, black, and red, and no, watch this now. There's a little red base plate that is interchangeable. And that's what's really cool too. That's the other feature that I think is really awesome. Plus, of course, it adds 2 rounds to your existing magazine. So what's really cool, like I said, is one, you get a better, bigger grip. It's a neat design. I think it's really attractive. And you have the ability to mix and match your colors. Better grip, more rounds, and better design. Now, the other thing that's really fascinating about this particular magazine extension is how easy it is to operate or to put on. So, that said, let's go ahead and talk about that real quick and show you what you kind of get here, excuse me, in your package. So, these are the extensions themselves. The base plates are interchangeable. So I can take that out and put a black one in here. Watch this. Just like that, if I want to go black and gold. Want to go red? There you go. How about that? How about black and red? That's a very popular option as well. Look at that. Pretty cool. So, you know, the key is that they are interchangeable. Now, we do sell them as a unit. So you get the black one, and you can buy extra base plates when you want. All right, so you can mix and match and do your colors and actually identify your magazines, or just do a color scheme like we did with this one. So you're going to notice, again, the silver and red pyramid trigger, silver extended controls, and silver and red mag base. So it all makes sense, right? Really attractive, looks good, and it functions even better. Like I said, you get 2 extra rounds. So let's talk about how to assemble this onto your existing magazine. Of course, here we have them in gold and have them in silver, okay? And so I just want to show you how they look. We have different colors available, but I want to go ahead and show you how you do it. So like I said, in the package, you're going to go ahead and get the extension, the same color base plate, wherever that went, and then you're also going to get a spring as well, all right? So those are the pieces you're going to get. Now, here's how you do the assembly onto your factory magazine. There's your factory standard G43 mag, right? And I'm going to go ahead and take our MDT, which is our magazine disassembly tool. You can take a look at that real quick. This is a great item. If you don't have one, you need one. It actually acts as a can opener to take the base plate off of any Glock magazine. So you'll notice, again, it has a little bit of post right there and a little lever right there. You put the post into the hole. You put the lever down here like that. You hold on to that magazine. Put your thumb up on top just to make sure that the spring doesn't go flying away if you actually get the whole thing off, and just lever it down. It takes a little bit of pressure the first time. This is a brand new magazine, so there we go. So I broke the seal. Now I've got my finger over top of the mag body. Remember, there's a spring that's loaded in there. It's ready to fly out, so I got to capture it with my thumb before I pull that base plate off, and I will do so like so. I'm going to go ahead and push off the base plate, pull it off now with my hands, make sure my thumb is in a good spot over top. I have captured it, and once I do that, I can just let go, and voila. This is the insert plate, kind of stuck to my thumb. That's the spring. That's the follower, and the mag body. Those are the 5 pieces of the magazine. 1, 2, 3, base plate, 4. Now, we're not going to use the insert plate for this particular install because you don't need it. All right, and of course the base plate, the existing factory base plate, will go away too. That'll just, put those in your bag, put them in a space. You may want to use them again at some other time. But, you know, again, this is the mag body, what we're going to work with here. And what I think I'll do is do a black and red version of that, okay? So I'm going to take the black version and I'm going to go ahead and slip it on there to the base of the magazine. Now, what I do want to bring your attention to is there are two little ears on either side of the magazine body. And those little plastic ears are designed to help capture the base plate. And you'll notice inside the base plate, the plastic base plate, there's little cutouts for those two ears. Let's see here, there you go. Okay, and because they're plastic, you know, they kind of snap into place. This is an aluminum piece. It will either shave those off, or you know, they may bend in and then go back out. And you'll notice that there are cutouts in here to accept those slightly. But, you know, bottom line is you don't really need them because it gets captured in a different way, which is rather unique and exciting. So one, I can actually just force that on. Two, what I want to do today is show you my cool knife that I've had forever. And every once in a while I get to pull this guy out. It just happens to be a really cool knife, and I was thinking about cutting those off, and I said, you know, I'm going to show them something that's really unique. This is a knife I've literally had in this storage for about 25 years. And every once in a while I pull it out just to look at it. And it is awesome. It's a cold steel blade. Look at that thing. It's crazy. It really is awesome. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just shave those off. And you can do this, or you can just force them off, but I'm gonna go ahead and shave it off because I had my knife in it. And because it's such a big knife, it really shouldn't take a whole lot of effort. I'm gonna just come across, and come across, and come across, and then come down here on the top. And they're gonna come off pretty easily. And again, it's really about the motion of the blade as much as the sharpness. So we have to make sure you move the blade. And there it just came off just like that. Now just clean it up a little bit. And there it is. So now there it is, nicely shaved off. So that's what it looks like afterwards. Here's what it looked like before. I'm going to do the other side now, real quickly. And again, I'll do this top edge first. And just the motion of the blade. It's always about the motion as much as the sharpness. You know, when a samurai cuts, he's cutting the motion of the blade. So it's not just a hack. The blade has to be moving because the motion is what gives you the cutting power. And there, that one is done as well. Let me just clean it up. So now they're out of the way. Okay. Again, not necessarily necessary. Certainly don't have to use such a nice knife, but I, like I said, have had it for many years, and it's pretty awesome. Has a great feel to it. Every once in a while, I like to pull it out and just look at it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our mag body, and we're going to place it onto the mag body and place the magazine extension right on top. And we're just going to put it on as you would expect, and just get it positioned and slide it on here. Let's make sure I do it straight so it goes on nice and straight. Here we go. Okay, and here we go. And there it is. Now, the mechanism that is used to capture this mag extension, this +2 mag extension onto the mag body, is a pretty cool little screw mechanism. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the first one first. And you do get, by the way, you get the 2 screws with it as well, and you get the Allen wrenches as well, but I'm going to use another tool, which is a little easier to operate. It's a little Allen screwdriver. And you'll see that this is a silver post that is screwed into place through the hole in the bottom, and it's going to go all the way up in there, and I'm going to screw it up into, so it captures the base plate, the +2 extension, onto the magazine body. All right? Now that said, I've got it in basically, you know, that's how that works, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is take the original factory magazine spring with the factory follower. I'm gonna take the follower off. Here, click off. And I'm gonna take a new spring that comes with the package, and I'm going to go ahead and place the spring onto the follower. And you can see there's a top and bottom to this in a sense. And this is the top piece right here. It's a little bit smaller with that curve right there. That's going to capture itself onto the magazine body, and it should click into place here. And you didn't hear the click, but it's captured. Okay. So there it is. Now we're going to go ahead and stick our magazine spring and the follower into here. It's a little tight, so what I want you to do is just take a punch or a screwdriver and kind of force it down into the body here. So, and now we've got it where we want. We've got it setting up there like that. It looks good, okay? So now this is fairly simple. And what I'm going to do today, instead of using just the black piece, is why don't I go with the black and red, because this is a very popular color. So again, we don't need to use the insert plate. We don't use the factory base plate. We use the base plate that it comes with your follower, or if you opted to get another color, then you could go ahead and install it. And you just compress the spring with your thumb and get it down there pretty much below surface. Get your base plate started there into there, and then just capture it, and that's it, just like so. You got the spring pressure you want. Now, there's one last step. Another really part of the ingenious design is we're going to screw the base plate onto the magazine extension. And it comes with another Allen key as well as an Allen screw. I'm going to use my little bit more sophisticated Allen screwdriver and stick it up in here and get it screwed up here so it goes just below flush. Voila. And there you have it. And now, let's see what it looks like on just a standard Glock 43. Black with just a little red insert there, a little red accent. Pretty cool. I like it. Great grip. Locks back nicely. Everything seems to work really good. Good. And now let's go ahead and pop it into our SS80. Black with just a little touch of red. Another nice look. And voila. Looking good. So there it is. That's the +2 Double Diamond magazine extension for your Glock 43. And like I said, it's got a new design, a little easier to manage than some of the other ones that we've seen around. Certainly gives you the ability to kind of mix and match your colors, and does add 2 extra rounds. I'm Lenny McGill. This, of course, is the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop right here in San Diego. And now, if you're ever in San Diego and you want to see this in person, and you want to shoot it in person, come on in. We've got a shooting range here, and we invite you to come in and go ahead and look through all the cool Glock stuff we have, and to test drive some of these things you're seeing on the videos that I do. Thanks for watching. I'm Lenny McGill. We'll see you next time.